Hey everyone, so today I thought I would just talk because I have had a very anxiety filled couple of days, and the reason for that is because I moved back into my dorm. And normally I get really antsy and have a bit of anxiety, but it's really hitting me that I am now a junior in college, and that's absolutely insane to me. Sorry, my hair's being ridiculous. Today, January 6th, is the day that I came into college and I had my orientation. This was back in 2012. I had my orientation. I had a whole bunch of things to do in one day, whereas if you were going into the fall semester, you would have a whole weekend to learn the campus, to take a tour, to think about your classes. But in the spring semester, you don't get choices. You just get whatever's left. And so being a junior now, it's really strange to me. I think that so many things have happened that I think it's time to do a kind of like a catch up, or like go through every semester so far, just so that way when I get to my senior year that I don't forget a single thing, because I don't want to forget anything. A lot of this stuff has been hard on me, but I feel like I've gotten through it. So we're just gonna start with my first semester here. Spring 2012, January 6th, 2012, I came into my campus and I went through my orientation. The thing is, my brother lived in the same building that I'm actually currently in right now. So he was so kind to let me sleep in the same room with him for one night, just because the orientation started the next morning at like 7 in the morning. And that to me was insane. Thankfully, they let you bring in family during orientation, so that was pretty awesome. And so my brother went with me to orientation, and that was pretty cool. We sat in this giant room, and to me, overwhelming by every means necessary. That was just overwhelming to be in such a big room with so many people who were coming in the same semester as I was. So the orientation happened. Sorry, I just had to make sure the thing was focused. So orientation happened, and I went through all my things. I'll go into greater detail in another video, which I'll probably record after this. But I did my orientation, and that was the big thing. And then I started classes, I think, 3 days later. And thankfully my brother was with me, so yeah. And I think a big thing that I'm really surprised of is the fact that I made friends. I am not a huge person when it comes to making friends. I tend to shy away from people, so making friends was a huge thing. My sister was actually concerned that I wasn't going to make friends, but I did. But I made friends and all of that. Accomplishment-wise, I worked on a show. Actually, I didn't technically work on any of the shows, but I volunteered my time in the costume shop that I am now working in, and that was a big thing that I really wanted to engulf myself into my major, into what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I'm a theater major, in case y'all didn't know. But yeah, so that was a big thing. And then I interned over the summer with a professor of mine, and it was a 10-week internship, and it was intense. It was 4 shows, I believe. Yes, 4 shows, and it was summer theater. It was one of the greatest experiences I could have ever had. I interned every single day. I didn't get paid. I got class credit for it, but currently I'm not taking that into my transcripts, just because of the fact that I don't want to go over my credits, because when you're in college you have a certain amount of credits before they start charging you extra. But yeah, so then in the fall semester, fall 2012, oh right, yes, right? Yes, fall 2012. I don't know why I was like, wait a second. Fall 2012, I really decided to go ahead and work my butt off. One of my class requirements was to work behind the scenes, so either wardrobe or lighting, sound, something. You clean the deck, you clean the stage, whatever it is. Behind the deck, you just kind of like clean, sweep behind, or sweep through the chairs and all that stuff. Yeah, so that's what I did. I did wardrobe for that. Trying to think, and then my professor, who is now the assistant costume design professor. I actually don't know why, because he is the only costume design person. Anyway, so he came and I learned under him. I've learned so much from him. So much. Honestly. And he and I have gotten to have a good relationship, so it's very easy to talk to him about certain things, and even like things that don't concern costume design or anything like that, just everything. So it's pretty great. And then I think wardrobe was the only thing I did. I did a lot of not side work, but just volunteer work for the shows after that. And then in the spring semester, which would be spring 2013, which is crazy to say, came back into college. It was crazy. It's weird to come back. I was actually more excited to come back last year than I am this year. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm stressing because I'm doing a show, but we'll get to that. In spring 2012, wow. Trying to think of like where to start. Spring 2013. I really enjoyed working on the shows that I did. They were tedious, but it was enjoyable. I didn't get to assistant design or anything like that, but I did get to volunteer some more. So yeah, I don't know why like 2013, spring 2013 is just like blanking on me, because I should be able to remember something. Well, for spring 2013, I did end up getting the opportunity to assistant design a show, which is, to me, is insane. It's crazy to me. I absolutely am in love with what I did last semester in fall of 2013. Spring 2013, well, the portfolio review, I have to do one every semester to be able to design, assistant design, and just in general to work on my speaking, because I tend to say or things like that. And I'm sure while editing this video, I will like stumble upon that, and it'll just be like city. Anyway, see, there we go. I got to assistant design this past semester, so fall 2013, and it was an amazing experience. I truly enjoyed working on that show. It was extremely stressful. There were some days that were just really intense. Tensions were running high. I don't miss that, but I do miss the people I worked with, the company I was with, the things I've learned from my two professors in my major is just crazy and great. Just a lot of things. Oh my gosh, summer of 2013, I interned again. Oh my gosh, totally forgot. I interned again, and that summer for me was not the best summer. I'll be honest. Things were okay up until the very end, and I don't want to get into it because it's the past, and I'll leave it in the past, but things changed, and when things like that happen, I feel like it takes you to a dark place, and maybe one day I'll go over what happened, but it's not something that I really want to divulge back into just because of all the emotions that went on with that, and it's not a good place to be, trust me, I know. And but yeah, so we'll just go on from there. So fall 2013 that happened, and then in literally about a month ago, I decided that I would be designing, and my professor, he decided that I would be good for it. And so the whole time in fall 2013, I had been working towards it, designing already. The thing is that if you do that, the only speculation or the only exception to the rule is that if they don't want you to do it, or if they don't think you're a good fit, or if something has happened during the semester and I guess it conflicts or whatever, you don't get that job. So everything that you did to that point would just be nothing. But thankfully I got to design, and so here we are now, and I'm just a blubbering mess. I will be designing, and I hope it goes well. The play is really dark, which is kind of scary. The play is so dark, and it really is a person trying to find themselves. And I think that when a person tries to find themselves, it really makes the reader think about themselves and how they want to find themselves, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so here I am now, and it's 2014. How crazy is that? It's been 3 years, or well, 2 years technically, that I've had this vlog channel, and I want to thank everyone who's been here with me through this whole time. I want to thank everyone who ends up seeing this, and yeah, so this is pretty much the halfway point of me in college, and I hope that me talking about certain things is good, it's helpful. I'll be posting more college diary videos later on, and yeah, so I'm probably going to record some right now. So I will see you guys later in my next video, and yeah, bye.